Hey everybody, welcome to my plan with me for the week of December 9th through the 15th. I'm using this Lynner Designs Light It Up kit, which is art from last year, and I got the printable. I am obsessed with this art. It's so pretty, and I'm not 100% sure why I bumped it last year, but I have to use it this year. So I did print the dark hair add-ons. My husband and I both have dark brown hair, but this is close enough. Also, I love her tattoos. Those are so cute. And then I did print the icon and character doodles. So I just love how the patterns in this look like they're actually glowing lights. Nellie did a fantastic job on this. It's just so stunning. So super pumped. And then for foil, I again have a mishmash because I'm just trying to use what's in my collection. So I picked red glitter and blue glitter. So I have some date numbers, header overlays, just a bunch of header overlays. I have these little character doodles from Once More with Love. I think SPC is actually who sold them or gave them out as freebies though. And then some scripts, just little twinkle deco. I thought that would be fun. I have some wine quote overlays because I do have wine during the holidays typically. This 15 millimeter with the string lights, and then another string lights 15 millimeter in blue glitter. I've got some overlays, box overlays, and then for underlays, I've got kind of a mixture. So I have blue glitter and then these red glitter, basically candy cane stripes. So these two I'm gonna layer. And then I have some blue glitter bougie, and I'm gonna layer that over these red glitter solids. So hopefully this turns out cute. We will see, but fingers crossed. So I am going to film the base for this one again, so I will get right into that. Okay, so I was going to show the zoomed out base. Actually, I guess I will. But I love the glitter in this week. It's just so fun. So I don't know, I guess because I did this off camera, I probably didn't talk about it, but I did mark the month, it's December, and then just holiday shopping and wrap gifts. Just some stickers that I had on hand and I thought it would look cute. I was going to use that, but this has honestly been so long ago, I have no clue what I was going to track, and even if I did, I wouldn't remember like what to put there. So I will just get into the plans. So first thing, Monday, I slept in, but then the first thing I marked is that I made a playlist. So I was sad that the Eras tour was over, so I made a playlist that I named Eras Fading into Gray, which if you're not a Swiftie, you probably don't care. If you are a Swiftie, you get the reference. So I made that as like my farewell to the Eras tour, which sounds dramatic, but it was just a big piece of happiness for quite a while during a lot of different changes in life. So sad to see it go. And then I did go to the post office this day. I got scooters because I'm pretty consistent with that. When I go to the post office, almost always get scooters. So after that, I did go buy some beads, but I didn't mark that. And then I had a stomach ache. Not really sure why, but I do just randomly get them sometimes. So that might be what was going on. So the next thing I marked was that I was in my feelings. I did get a copyright strike against me on Etsy. So I was just very stressed and upset about that. It was for Ghostface. So I can no longer sell those icons and characters, unfortunately. But I mean, I can use them for personal use, I guess, but they will not be in my shop anymore. They weren't like huge top sellers, but of course it's just something that I love a lot, and so I'm sad, but it's okay, it's been a while. And then after that, I had a panic attack because I did have a doctor's appointment coming up on Wednesday of this week, which I'll talk a little bit more about when I talk through Wednesday, but I was just really stressed about it because I was seeing a midwife, but like for gynecology, and I have had awful experiences with most gynecologists that I've seen. So it's just stressful in general. After that, I did work on making some bracelets for orders, and then I played more Ogu with Brian. I was then, I marked that I was stressed because I think I made us pizzas for dinner this night, but I accidentally left the oven on, so that was not good. So I was just stressed and frustrated with myself that I did that. But for stickers this day, that is from Stick With The Plan Co., Lynner Designs. Anything that's like not available, I'm not gonna say where it's from. Carly Plants, my shop, Corks and Corgs Co., which is on Etsy. It's linked down below, but this is my current order freebie with some new icons and characters. That was from my shop, but it's, like I said, it's no longer up. Carly Plans and Once More With Love. There's a lot of stuff from like closed shops that I still have. So, I mean, I still want to use it, but I just kind of feel bad sometimes when I use things that you can't purchase, but I'm still going to use the stickers. I paid for them and I like them. So, Tuesday, I had trouble getting up this morning, which was probably because I was feeling just awful. I was having really, really bad pain, which is part of why I was going to see the doctor, because I needed to like kind of talk about it and see if I'm having recurrence of my endometriosis or if there's something else going on. So yeah, it was just a really bad pain day. And so I did some foil plotting. I'm guessing I was probably doing this from the couch, but I might have been picking out my January foil. I think that's probably what I was doing. But I have not bought any foil in quite some time, and I'm trying not to because I am not really going to be using it in 2026. So I'm trying to use what I have this year, and if I do buy anything, buying things that I have a specific purpose for. So I then marked that I took a nap. This day I was supposed to go see the Maine and then All American Rejects were the headliner in St. Louis. So Sarah came over because we were supposed to go and I was going to drive us, and I mean, my pain was just so bad. I woke up from my nap around the time she got here, and ultimately we decided not to go, but I was very sad about it. I was disappointed because I wanted to go. Sarah's never seen All American Rejects, and I wanted her to be able to, and it was supposed to be our last concert of the year. So yeah, I was just sucky all around. I was just very frustrated with my body because it's just the unpredictable is one really, really hard thing about chronic pain. Like, obviously the pain is bad, but making plans and not knowing if you'll be able to keep them is just, it sucks. And she is understanding and knows I'm not like flaky or anything. She is very, very good about, you know, well, like I said, just being understanding. She actually is the one that was like, do you want to go? Like, are you sure? Because I would have done it, but I would have probably been miserable. Instead, since she was already at my house and she lives a little over an hour from me, we decided to just have a sleepover. So we had some wine. We ordered some sandwiches from Firehouse Subs because they expanded our DoorDash delivery range where we live, which is super exciting because everything that's not just fast food is like slightly over 10 miles from our house, which used to be like the cutoff, but I guess they've extended delivery ranges. So now we can get those, which I was very happy about because they have gluten-free bread and everything. So we got those, and Brian, her and I watched some Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Then Sarah and I made some bracelets while watching the Eras tour, and we finished off the night by watching Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. A huge part of our friendship is Harry Potter, but very specifically the Goblet of Fire. We used to watch that all the time when we would have sleepovers at her house, so it just felt right. But for stickers on Tuesday, that is from my shop. One of my favorite, if not my favorite, Christmas stickers that I did. That is from Stick With The Plan Co., Carly Plans, Fox and Cactus, Carly Plans. I think this is from SPC. It's from like an old sampler. Carly Plans, my shop, and then that is from Wonton and a Million. I was going to put a movie night script on this, but honestly, I feel like this works. And if you know the movies, you can tell it's Goblet of Fire just from the characters. So the next morning, we Didn't really eat anything for breakfast because I sleep in way later than Sarah does. So we decided to just go to Olive Garden right when they opened at 11 because I needed to go to Kentucky to go to a doctor's appointment, and that is roughly 2 hours from where I live, the place in Kentucky I was going to. So we needed to like go and get in, and then I needed to be able to leave so I wouldn't be late. But we did have that, and then I grabbed some Starbucks, which I didn't mark, but then I drove to Kentucky. I did finish a book while I was driving, so that was nice. I've been loving audiobooks, and it's super handy when I have long drives too, like when I go to Illinois. It's just really nice because it keeps my brain occupied, keeps me awake, and I get to read while driving. So then I did have my appointment. So I went to the practice that my sister works at. So my sister is a certified nurse practitioner, midwife, and I'm not sure if there's another one. There's like a bunch of symbols she's got. But she is a practicing midwife at this location, and so I told her that I needed to see a doctor, and I was asking if I was like able to see her because I wasn't sure if it was a conflict of interest, if they would allow it at her practice, and she couldn't really get a straight answer for a while, and so she eventually just said, okay, well, let me just have you come see the other midwife that works here. She is really nice, and she's who sees me. That's what she told me. She's got like a daughter around my age, and so I was like, okay. It's like, I'll do it. And then my sister was working, so she has more of like a charting day on Wednesdays, which is why we picked Wednesday so that she could be in the appointment with me. Because even knowing all that, I was still anxious to see a new doctor. So the appointment went really well. I felt like, I don't know, just everybody was so nice in the entire office. I met basically all the people. I mean, not everyone, but I met a lot of the people she works with, which was nice. I also just thought it was really cool in general to see like, oh, her name is on the door. It was just kind of a cool moment for me. So yeah, everybody was super sweet. They made me feel really comfortable. I felt like I was listened to, and when I left there, we had basically a plan in place. So I got some blood work done, and then we were going to potentially get me a bone density scan, because if endometriosis recurrence was the cause of my pain, then a lot of the treatment for that can affect your bone density. So they have to like actually check to see if I can even take certain medications, basically. But yeah, I got the blood work done. That was the first thing. So we did that right then while I was there, and it just felt good to have a plan in place and feel like I'm seeing someone that actually is going to listen, and I felt like she cared what I had to say. So that should just be normal, but it really, really isn't. And I particularly have had that experience in women's health doctors. So it's very grateful. Also, as a side note, one of my sister's coworkers loves Halloween. Like, she takes off the week for it because that's like her Christmas. So that was super fun because I was wearing a Spooky Swiftie shirt and she complimented me on it. But anyway, this is from Beneva Creations. My shop, Carly Plans, Planet Hannah. There's so much closed. Carly Plans, Lynner Designs, and my shop. Oh, and I guess I didn't even say what I did for the rest of Wednesday. So I got some Happy Mail. I got an order from Carly, and then I had Taco Bell played some Dreamlight Valley, and then did some planning while I was watching Ted Lasso. So Thursday I woke up and I was just really scatterbrained, and I did some planning. I did a base for my Airstore spread. I don't have to put as much thought into it putting down a base as I do doing like a plan with me day to day. I'm struggling with words today. But then I had a jam sesh, or I'm guessing that might have been while I was doing it. I then had a really bad pain flare, so I moved to my couch and I did some editing from there. I saw all the news about Taylor Swift being at Children's Mercy Hospital in Kansas City, which was just really exciting, and I just love to see that. Giving back, like the day before her birthday, she was spending time with sick kids in the hospital, and I actually know one of the people whose kids was in the hospital, is in the hospital. I used to work with him, so that was really cool to see them get that experience because they very much deserve it. They've gone through a lot. Then I watched some more Ted Lasso, and I played Emoji Blitz. So this is from the Coffee Monsters Co., Stick with the Plan Co., Carly Plans, the Coffee Monsters Co., Fox and Cactus, Carly Plans, My Shop, Carly Plans, and yeah, that's it. So Friday the 13th was Taylor Swift's birthday, so I did mark that. And then I took a shower. Like, I didn't have a sticker for it, but the Coffee Monsters Co. does have a sticker that says everything shower, which was basically what I did, like shave, all that stuff. But I marked it as a bath just because of the script that I had. And then I got some Happy Mail. I got some shirts from the Taylor Swift web store that I'd ordered. I got some Ariana Grande records, which I had quite the time with because they came damaged and I had to file a claim, and yeah, it was not they play fine, but the sleeves are very damaged. So I did get that, but I was still excited about the mail. And then I just marked that I had iced coffee, so I'm guessing I just made myself some at home. I then watched The Grinch, which I watched the newest one. I love all of them, but the newest one is just really, really cute. And that was, I think, the only one I watched this year. I did not watch very many Christmas movies. I was not feeling festive, and I just kind of let myself do what I wanted to because, I mean, forcing it just makes it worse. So while I was doing that, I did make some more bracelets for work, like for orders. And then I had Qdoba, which that's another thing that I was extremely excited about, the fact that we can get it delivered, because I love Qdoba and I just don't always want to drive down and get it. So it's about a 20-minute drive from where I live, so it's not terrible, but it's enough to stop me from eating it usually. Then I watched the Santa Claus this evening, which I really like those movies, all of them. I think this year I just watched the first one, though, I'm pretty sure. Because like I said, I really did not watch very many Christmas movies. I watched the Chiefs Hallmark one, both Home Alones, those two movies, and I don't know if there's anything else. But I had to watch The Grinch because I did make this Grinch corky as a part of a collaboration with Geeky Draft Design, so I just had to. I needed to use it. Then I finished the night by listening to Amari and the Despicable Wonders. I did finish that. I love that series. I highly recommend it, but I feel like I've kind of gone on about it in other videos, so I'll spare that. I worked on Etsy listings, and then I played some Dreamlight Valley. So pretty chill evening. On Saturday, I had new releases in my sale first thing in the morning, so I did mark that. And then I bought some craft stuff on Michael's website because Sarah sent a TikTok to the group chat where some people were making lover houses, Taylor Swift lover. And so I got the idea that we could make them as a craft project together, me, Sarah, and Christine. So I bought 3 of the houses and I got some glitter so that we can DIY them, which I was just very excited about. Then I had a YouTube binge, which I always have to mark because I really don't watch YouTube that much, and I feel bad about it because I do like watching people's videos. I just get in my habits of watching and rewatching the same TV shows, and so between that and listening to audiobooks, I just haven't figured out where to make time for YouTube. I should probably watch it instead of rewatching the same TV shows over and over, but it's fine. After that, I did have an anxiety attack, and then I will go ahead and go over the stickers on this day. So that is from Kylie Plans, Stick with the Plan Co., Lynner Designs, My Shop, as well as that, Carly Plans, Carly Plans, Plan and Hannah, My Shop, Carly, and yeah, that's it for open shops, I think. After my panic attack, I did several things after that, but I ended up having a bit of wine. My husband was at his parents' house making cookies because they make Christmas cookies every year. And I thought about going, and I could have gone. I do have a cookie mix that I could have made some for myself. And they always make me Rice Krispies, so I can eat those because they have fake butter in them. But I just wasn't feeling 100% this day, so I did end up staying home. And I joked with him that I was going to drink wine all day, but I really didn't. I just had some wine in the evening. But because he was gone, I was home alone, so I decided to watch Home Alone while I was home alone because I just thought it was funny. And I love those movies so much. My dad really liked them, and I have been missing him a ton, especially around Christmas. I just really have been having a hard time without him. And it's the 10th Christmas without him, so I'm not 100% sure why this one was hitting me quite so hard, but it was. So I did some journaling because I was just having a lot of big feelings. So I did that, and then I worked on my media journal, which I don't even know what to do with that. I put down some stuff for last year, and then I just kind of fell off of it. I'm debating just starting a new one, doing like a 2024 wrap-up in the beginning of it, because I do have some things I want to do wrap-ups of, like concerts at least, if nothing else. So if that's something you want to see me do, let me know. I am not sure exactly how I'd film it, but I want to figure something out because I don't want things to get so behind me that I'm just so overwhelmed I can't do it. Because that's really what happened with it, was that I started it in September, and then I didn't actually put any book info in there, but I read more books, I think, in September than I did any other month of the year. It's either September or October last year. So anyway, I'm rambling, but let me know if you'd be interested in any kind of media journal videos. I am also planning on doing a 2024 planner flip through, which I did not do one in 2023. So it'll be new to me, but I figured I would do it. I just haven't finished my planners yet, so that'll be coming once I do. Next, I watched Home Alone 2, and then I switched to Ted Lasso, and I had awful, awful insomnia. I did not fall asleep until 3:45 a.m. It was bad. I was in bed, I just couldn't sleep. So for stickers this day, these are from Carly Plans. And then that's from my shop as well as that. Carly Plans, Plan Hannah, the Coffee Monsters Co., Carly Lynner Designs, my shop, Carly Lynner, and Stick with the Plan Co. I feel like I'm super repetitive on the shops I'm using. Also, I'm not 100% sure if that was in frame, so I apologize if it wasn't. Sunday, I had my morning chai, which that's typical for me. I guess I just decided to mark it this day. And then the Chiefs-Browns game was this day. I marked in my feelings, but I was just kind of stressed because Patrick Mahomes did get injured this day. So that's never a good thing when your quarterback is injured. Then I did some more media journaling this day, and I was just in a ton of pain. So the journaling stuff I can do from the couch, which is really helpful. Whereas planning, there's a ton of stuff I have to move in order to plan from the couch. I do have a planner cart now, so it's a little bit easier at this point. Then I had Burger King, watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, played more Ogu with my husband, and then I listened to my Ariana Grande albums because I wanted to make sure that they played okay. Since the packaging was all damaged, they did give me a 50% refund because I had paid for like the route protection. I don't know. It's like basically a shipping insurance thing that they auto add to your cart. So they gave me a 50% refund because the product was still usable. The sleeves look really bad. So I played them just to make sure they actually were usable because I had not opened them until this point. But love them. I mean, they're such good albums, but just bummed about the packaging. But anyway, I ended the night by playing Dreamlight Valley, and then I did finish listening to the rule book. I didn't mark that, but I think I liked it. I didn't write any notes on it, but I'm sure I rated it on my Goodreads and Fable. Feel free to follow me there if you want to take a look. I don't actually think I have my Fable linked, but I do have Goodreads linked below or in the description. I don't know. I know it's not like below, it's just habit, depending on like where you're watching from. So for the morning chai stickers, the script and icon are from Carly Plans, as well as that Chiefs at Browns. That's a custom. And then that's from Fox and Cactus. This is from Carly Plans, Stick with the Plan Co., Fox and Cactus, my shop, Stick with the Plan Co., Carly Plans, and then the last script is also from Carly Plans. So I'm going to pause, write a few things in, and then I will be back to show the finished spread. So this is my weekend full. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.